Hey guys, it's Aaron Garza, founder of Pure Line Nutrition. I want to thank you for coming to our kitchen today, where we're going to be answering a few questions that some of you have written to us and asked for answers to. The first one we have is from a friend named Mark out in San Antonio that we ship products to regularly, and he had a question about what he should be eating before, during, and after his workout. This is a really good question. And a lot of people have this question because they think, you know what, I'll just have a meal about 5 minutes, 10 minutes before I go work out and hit the gym. But a lot of times what happens when you do that is you feel heavy and sluggish and tired. And what your body has to do is put blood into the stomach, which makes the stomach distended. So you don't want to really eat too soon before you work out, and you want to make sure that whatever it is you are eating is the right thing. It's fast digesting and that it gets through the system really, really quickly. Now, what I would recommend for the best pre-workout type meal is the following. First of all, have a base of protein. Our Whey Factor Bioactive Blend is a mixture of whey isolate and concentrate, which will give you a good source of protein while you're working out. Women, you would take 1 scoop. Men, you would take 2 scoops. Essentially, you mix it with water, and the next thing I would add is a little bit of carbohydrates just to give you a little bit of energy. And the way you get those carbohydrates are simply from using some dried oatmeal. Women, 1/4 cup. Men, about 1/2 cup. What oatmeal will do is provide a good source of clean, complex carbohydrates that are easily and fast digesting and will give you sustained energy through your workout. So simply mix the protein with a little bit of oatmeal, blend it or shake it in a shaker bottle like this, drink it up, and you're good to go. Now, there is one other thing that you could add that would probably be beneficial for most people, and it's a product called PB2. They sell this pretty much at most grocery stores in the health nutrition area. I know H-E-B has it here in Texas. What PB2 is, it's a mixture of chocolate and peanut butter. It's roasted peanuts, oats, and it's got a little bit of salt in it. And essentially, it's a powder. What you can do with this is take a tablespoon if you're a female, 2 tablespoons if you're a male, throw it into your shake mix and slam it. It's delicious. It'll make it taste like a chocolate or chocolate peanut butter shake, which is great if you're using banana, vanilla, or even one of our chocolate or chocolate peanut butter powders. But at the same time, it'll give you a good source of natural fat. And natural fat tends to work really well for increasing peak energy levels within an hour to an hour and a half. So that's a good, solid pre-workout meal that you can have about an hour before you go to the gym. Mix it with water and you're set. Now, what about pre-workouts? Because a lot of people say, well, when do I take my pre-workout? Now, a pre-workout should be taken anywhere between 15 and 20 minutes before actually engaging in any type of training, workout, or exercise. And what I recommend is let your food go down. Drink your shake about an hour before you plan to train, and then right about 15 minutes before you decide to head to the gym, that's when you're going to take your pre-workout. Now, you've got 2 options with pre-workouts. The first option is our Swole formula. Swole is kind of our beginner to intermediate formula, and it's a great formula that gives you a good amount of sustained energy. It's great for men or women. It doesn't get you jittery. It doesn't make you feel over-energized and kind of make you overtrain, but at the same time, it gives you just a clean focus, mental sharpness. Take 1 scoop, mix it with about 8 ounces of water, stir it up, slam it about 15 minutes before you head to the gym. Your energy levels are incredible and you have a great workout. It's a great product because it also has arginine in there. It's got yohimbe, which helps increase blood flow, and it does have 1,3-dimethylamylamine, which we've been getting a lot of press about lately as being a really, really strong stimulant that helps burn body fat and increase energy levels. So Swole is what I would recommend if you're not used to pre-workouts or you want something that's very smooth, that's not too much. Great pre-workout formula. Now, if you want something a little bit stronger, something that's going to really take you to the edge, I recommend using Crank Ultra. Crank Ultra is an extra strong energy formula. It does have the 1,3-dimethylamylamine, just like the Swole. It does have caffeine. It has an arginine mixture. And beautifully enough, it also contains something called creatine nitrate, which really helps to expand the muscle cell and put a lot of blood and volume into the muscle when you train. The only thing I'd be careful with the Crank Ultra is it does have a tendency to make you want to train long and intensely because you have so much energy. I would start with 1/2 scoop about 15 minutes before I work out, and then increase it up to 1, even maybe 1.5 scoops for you guys out there who really like an intense pre-workout formula. I can guarantee you this, you will have never tried anything like like the Crank Ultra. It's very, very powerful. It's an amazing little product. So something you could definitely add into your pre-workout. Now, what about during the workout? Am I supposed to be taking Karbolyn or carbohydrates or something while I'm training? I'm not a big believer in taking carbohydrates or giving somebody a carbohydrate type powder during the workout, such as Karbolyn or Waxy Maize. And a lot of trainers and a lot of nutritionists out there have recommended that. And I really think a lot of them are doing it just to sell the Karbolyn and to sell the products to people so they can use it faster and come back and buy more. But really, if your goal is to lean out, which 85 to 90% of the people out there are trying to lean out and get in better shape, you don't want a source of fuel that's going to fuel you during your workout. What you want to do is fuel up first, exhaust that fuel source during the workout so that your body switches over and burns fat toward the end of the workout. That way you create a leaner, more toned physique. If you start adding a fuel source during the workout, then the body's just going to tap into that fuel source and you're never going to hit stored body fat. So I really would be careful about using a carbohydrate-based product during the workout. This includes Gatorade or sugary drinks or anything like that that you may typically use while you run, jog, or bike ride. Now, if your goal is endurance and you're in an event like a marathon or some kind of a race, yes, in that case you would need something like a carbohydrate-based drink during the event to continue giving you the energy necessary to get through that event with the best results possible. Now, what I would recommend for most people is a combination of just water and branched-chain amino acids. Branched-chain amino acids are just a powder. You can take a scoop up, throw it in your water, stir it up, slam it down during the workout, and it's going to do nothing but help you aid in the recuperation of the tissue you're actually stimulating during the workout. So branched-chain amino acids with water during the workout would be the only thing that I would recommend you use. Now comes the big question. What do I do post-workout? Guys, post-workout nutrition is the most important aspect of your daily diet and nutrition program. Whether you're doing CrossFit, bodybuilding, training for a cardio event, Tough Mudder, anything like that requires optimal post-workout nutrition. You cannot go anywhere if you're not feeding and helping the body recover as soon as the workout's over. You only have about 15, maybe 20 minutes max to get in that post-workout nutrition, which makes the shaker your best friend. As soon as you leave the gym, you should have your shaker bottle ready with your formula that you can add water to, shake up, and slam as you're getting in the car. That is a 80 to 90% guaranteed way of increasing your performance, building more lean muscle, burning more body fat. It's the most important time to have any type of fuel. Now, what do you put in that shake? That's the question. The answer I'm going to give is a combination of many things. Number one, you've got to have your base of protein. A Whey Factor Bioactive blend. You can use banana, vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. Essentially, females would use 1 scoop, or about 25 grams of protein, and men about 2 scoops, 50 grams of protein. This protein is an isolate concentrate mix, which I like really well for after my workout, because after my workout, I want something that gets into my body fast, it's quickly absorbed, and the muscles start using it. Men, 2 scoops, add it to your shaker bottle. Women, 1 scoop. Now on top of that, I would also add my branched chain amino acids to give me more recuperation and recovery ability. Men, I would use 2 scoops. Women, 1 scoop. Throw it into my shaker bottle with my protein, and then go into my next item, which would be creatine monohydrate or Creaload. Creatine monohydrate, unlike the creatine nitrate found in Crank, is your basic form of creatine. And essentially what this is going to do is help volumize the muscle, let nutrients get into the muscle a little bit faster, and let the water and other nutrients flow into the muscle cell so it heals faster and more properly. Creatine can be used at a dosage of about 5 grams for men, and I would say 2.5 grams for women. So men use 1 scoop, females use half a scoop. Again, add it to your shaker bottle. Now, the one thing I don't have here that I would highly recommend is Glutavol or L-glutamine. Glutamine is a basic powder that you can add to the post-workout shake, which has the most abundant and essential amino acid, which is L-glutamine. Glutamine will help recovery process increase it. It will help you get stronger. It will help bolster your immune system and just speed up the entire recovery process. So men, about 10 grams, which would be 2 scoops. Women, 1 scoop or 5 grams. Then lastly, the most important thing post-workout is something that we call glycosurge. Like I said during your intro workout little segment, Waxy Maize, Karbolyn, products that have a good carbohydrate base are really good to increase the load of carbohydrate into the muscle, but I would only use this post-workout. GlycoSurge is a high molecular weight carbohydrate, meaning that when you mix it with your protein, your creatine, your glutamine, your amino acid, what it's going to do is that kind of a vacuum to take all that, pull it through the stomach and into the small and large intestine super fast so it can be absorbed and taken to the muscle cells to help recover extremely fast. Now with GlycoSurge, I would recommend that guys take about 2 scoops, which is about 84 grams of carbohydrates from waxy maize, and females take 1 scoop, which is about 42 grams. Now you throw that in your shaker bottle with the rest of your powders, simply add water, shake it up, and slam it, like I said, as soon as you get out of the gym as you're going to your car. This is the most important meal of the day, your post-workout meal. Now, a lot of people may not have access to GlycoSurge or waxy maize or Karbolyn, and something that you can do that works really well is simply add 8 to 10 ounces of grape juice to the powder. Now, grape juice is going to have a good source of simple sugars and simple carbs, which is going to help spike the insulin level and get all the nutrients, all the stuff that you have in here, into the muscle cell fast. It's kind of like a poor man's version of the GlycoSurge, if you will. Now, as we move on through our question and answers in the next few segments, we're going to look at different things that will help you improve your body, help you lose body fat faster, help you get in shape quicker. So feel free, if you have any questions, to send them to aaron@thepureline.com. And we'll take those best questions, guys, we'll put them out there and, try to give you the most educated and informed answers possible so that you can get to where you need to be a lot faster and, kind of cut through all the hocus pocus stuff out there and really get the best results. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.